psychologically, what it was like for me to start YouTube was, it was the best time of my life. It was awesome. It was, it felt like, this is who I am. Here I am. Finally. It was a really good freeing feeling. It was amazing. And which I think is an appropriate response. It'd suck if I didn't feel any way about it, but I certainly did. Not as much now because I'm so used to it, which is unfortunate. Sometimes I want to shake myself out of apathy and go, I'm going to get a regular job just so I can kind of remember what I have, if that makes sense. You can prod away more. Does that answer what it was like psychologically? I don't think it quite
I would have guessed that. Can I tell you what it was like for you to become a YouTuber, for me, your best friend?
Sure.
It's not as interesting as becoming a YouTuber, but so after you moved in with one of our friends, you were their roommates for a little while. And you sort of blew up. You started to blow up when you were working at Starbucks, like you said. And I remember like when you sort of transitioned out of it. I hadn't seen you a lot lately. I was like, oh wow, he's busy. And I had a little bit of a fear, like, I wonder if this YouTube thing's changing him and he's not gonna be my friend anymore. I was like a tiny little bit of fear about that.
Oh, that's sad.
But it was sad for me. But then we hung out and I realized, oh wait, this is my best friend and he's going to just be my best friend, which is like really relieving.
This is when I sniffle and you play the applause and I'm like,
thank you. Thank you for today. I want to thank my mom and my dad for making me. No, it was good. Because I remember when you hit, I think you were about 50,000 subscribers when you quit Starbucks.
Yep. That was the number when I was like, I'm getting paid as much as Starbucks.
Yeah. We were on our way to celebrate, was it Nick's birthday at the plaza? And we were all in the car together in the back seat. And it was the first time I'd seen you in it was like 3 or 4 months.
I think it was my birthday. Well,
maybe it was your birthday.
Yeah, it would make sense because April was when I quit and I was full time.
Yeah, but I hadn't seen you in a while because you had moved far away and I was busy with my bank job.
Anyway, we're all crammed in the car.
We were all in the back seat and I was like, buddy, you're doing YouTube now. How does it feel? And you're like, it feels good. Like you could tell you were like still kind of starstruck about like, whoa, I'm doing this for my job. But like, this is weird.
Yeah.
All this attentions, stealing all the attentions. No, it was cool. It was a cool moment to see you like, yeah, we're going to do my birthday now. And I remember thinking, oh, he's the same guy, whatever.
Yeah, that was nice to hear from other people. Like you mentioned, Nick, I think he specifically was like, actually someone else said it too, but it was nice to hear after the fact some years later, like, it's nice to know that you haven't changed and you're still the same person. I'm like, thanks. It's good to hear that.
I think you're a better person, frankly.
Really?
Yeah.
You know why?
Okay, you're more of
you know why?
What?
Because you just need money to be a good person. Anyway, go ahead.
I was going to say, you know what to do with people better, which is good because you're more social.
That's a good point.
You're more acceptable socially. It's not your strength, but it's not your weakness anymore. You're more of an asshole now than ever.
Thanks.
But that's why I love you. And, yeah, I think otherwise you haven't changed. You've always been a little bit of an asshole, but now you're like
now I'm a professional.
Yeah, like a pompous rich asshole. That's what you are. I'm joking a little bit.
I know.
There's a little part of me that's not.
I'm definitely an asshole.
Yeah, like picky about your stuff because you can be. You can be a little more selective with things and have things your way.
It's hard to talk even mildly well about myself, but I tell people I'm a decent person before I'm an asshole, but I am an asshole.
Yeah.
But when push comes to shove, like hard to say that about yourself. It's easier have someone say that about me.
If you melted you down, what would be left is a good person. But there's a lot of assholes.
Way to say it.
Yeah.
That's a topic I'd like to talk about sometime because I think about that, what defines a good person and to quickly just pick at it.
Oh, I don't think they exist.
We kind of talked about it before. Let's let it go because
we could get on that for a while.
Yeah, that could be something for someone else.